Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 212A. It's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. This one's located on the east spawn of Studzianki and it's under the command of Gary Halliwell. Now, this is only his third battle in this Arty. And that's going to surprise you because you'll see what he does with it in this game very shortly. And you'll think, how did he do that in his third game? Okay. He's got the 203mm howitzer, capable of 1050 alpha, penetrating 52mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of just under 11 meters. This is the Arty that's designed on the hull of the KV-220, never actually got built, unfortunately. Yes, they were just too busy with building machines, other machines and tanks. They just never got around to building this SPG. Now he's aiming towards the northward, which is always a good thing to do at the start of this battle. You want to protect your light tanks and mediums that are going up there to the woods, because those guys are going to put pressure on the enemy in the factory area. Oh, there's the enemy already there. He fires some round in, trying to get the Wizzy. Oh, he got a penetrator! He penetrated the Wizzy 132 with his first round, did 1043 hit points. It's a low roll in a sense because he was killed the next split second afterwards. And unfortunately we just lost our GSOR who went balls deep, and unfortunately he went in too far and was taken out by too many enemies. Rounds out in the 430.
That was close.
Yep, we've got the Klaus mod. If you use Aslains mods, you can now select it from there, and whenever you play the battle and you get a close shot, you get Klaus. Of course, we're all big fans of his videos. We all watch them, and he worked with D-Tronics UK and Zoe Balls to put together the sound files so that we could use this mod.
That was close. And
it's very funny. We've been saying it for years anyway. Whenever we got a near miss, we'd always say, that was Klaus. Now, there's 8 different sound files as well, so you won't hear the same thing every time. I was looking for that Waffenträger, but didn't see him. The 50 TP is in the centre of the factory. Unfortunately, our guys don't have shots on him though. He's firing in at where he thinks the FV4202 is, and he's done a bit of forestry work because he's knocked over 4 trees. Okay, just relocating. One of the good things about the 212 is it's an enclosed Arty, and that means you can not only use vents, but you can use vent purge, and that will boost the performance of your Arty in terms of aiming, in terms of reloading, and it just makes it perform a much better Arty as a result. Lined up a shot, the 50 TP, fires around in.
That was fucking close!
Yes! Brilliant. I really would like it if we could actually get a Klaus commander file. I know there's one for skills, and he's done all the sound files so that you can actually have him as your commander. Klaus has got skills as his commander, but it would be really nice if we could also have a Klaus commander. Oh, object 430 dies to us, go to T50. Gary's doing very well so far, just shy of 1,500 hit points of damage. Only 4 minutes of battle gone. Well, just under 4 minutes. We're leading by 2 at the moment. Good, he's relocating between shots to ensure that he can't be counter-batteried, because enemy Arty won't be getting any hints from his teammates as to where we are. And it looks to me like he's decided he's going to go much closer to the railway line. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually goes into the woods, but we'll see. No, he's decided to sit at this spot because you can actually shoot directly down into the factory from this spot. Yep, you can see them. If they hide in the factory area, you can get shots on them. Fires a snapshot in. Gets a direct hit for 459. Nice shot. Changing position again. For this one, I think he can just sit over the other side of the railway line. But some like to go right into the corner, because there's lots of bushes up here where you can hide. He's careful not to knock any trees down as he goes. Doesn't give any clues to the enemy Arty where he's located. Yeah, very careful player. Making sure that he doesn't give any information away to the enemy. Oh, Scorpion G. Now those things are penetrable. If you can get a nice penetrating shot on that guy, he's really going to feel it. Fires a snapshot in.
That was close.
Yep, it was. As I said before, it was D-Tronics UK and Zoe Balls who came up with the Klaus mod. And Klaus very kindly obliged, actually did the sound files for them. And they put it together and it's now available on Aslains. If you use Aslains mods, it's there. You just tick the box to select the Klaus mod and it comes up whenever you get a near miss. I've actually had it come up when I've been in a tank destroyer and I get direct hits and it's coming up as well, which is quite funny. Okay, he's aiming for a standard B in the south. Knocks the building down completely. And it looks to me like the standard B may have tried to dash past that Tiger 2. The Scorpion G's been taken out, so his spot's been taken up by a Nudes 03. Gary's dialing in, but he switches back to the standard B because he's threatening the Tiger 2. Okay, we've got a T-54 first prototype there. It's a little tougher for the standard B to deal with. Oh, what a shot! That, I think, was a penetrating round. Took out the standard B completely. Lovely shot, that one. And this is only his third battle in this Arty, remember? And he's getting accurate shots like that on the enemy. Just goes to show the 2128 is a really good Arty. Lots of people like it. Almost as good as the M53, M55, which I think a lot of people say is also a very good Arty. That was just slightly off the aim point, that one. FP4202 and the Udes. The Udes is down to a splash kill now. But he's trying to help his teammate in the ELC M90. The Udes goes down. The FP4202 is now a one shot and the ELC gets him. There's only 3 enemies remaining. A Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, a Wizzy 111 Model 1 FT. And of course their Arty. They've lost the Waffenträger. The Wizzy goes. That means there's only the Arty left. The Batchat 155-55. The Tier 9 French. The others are indicating somewhere at the back of the map near the farmhouses. We're looking for the tracer. Gary's almost loaded, so he's probably going to get at least one more shot. If the ELC finds him, there he is. Rounds out. Shot goes in. And it would have been a direct hit. And that proves that Zoe Balls is right. Even if if the enemy target's been killed, the accuracy is always 100% afterwards. If you're firing at a dead target, the shells always hit the spot because Wargaming don't put an artificial nerf on the shell on targets which are dead. The shells go straight to the target and take them out. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for Gary Halliwell. Oh my god, look at this. He's got a second class tanker on his 3rd game in this Arty. In fact, yes, you can tell it's the second class and the first time he's got it because he's got the scrolls underneath. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one, he got 14. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points to his own vehicle. And a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. So he got an Epic and a Battle Hero medal on his 3rd game in this Arty. 3,708 was the win 8, so that Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. 3,688 hit points of damage. You got the highest damage in the game, but no high caliber again. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Denying us the high caliber where we probably should have got it. But he definitely got 2 medals there. The ELC got a patrol duty in that game as well. So 3,688 to Gary Halliwell, 3,135 goes to the Conqueror, and after that 2,807 goes to the Leopard Prototype A. When it came to kills though, it was actually shared between the ELC, the TS5, the Standard B, the Skoda T50, the IS6, and only one player on the enemy team managed to get 2 kills, and that was the Udes 03. Gary only got 1 kill, unfortunately, but he still got that Confederate. And when it came to base XP, he's actually in 3rd place. 1,073 went to the ELC, 872 goes to the Conqueror, and 863 goes to Gary Halliwell. He fired 12 rounds in that game, got 3 direct hits, 2 penetrations, 9 splash. I think we can pretty much tell that the penetrating shots was that Standard B. Yes, definitely a penetrator on that one. And the other one was, of course, the Wizzy 132 right at the start of the game. Look at that, 1,043 hit points for a penetrating shot, his first shot of the game. He also got 9 splashes in that game, 3,688 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 1, did 818 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 48,128 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, he took away 25,208 credits. He received 1,294 XP, got 5,180 for completing the mission and events, and took away 6,474 experience points altogether. If he carries on at this rate, he's going to have a 5-skill crew in next to no time at all, or he will earn his Object 261, which is an even better Arty than the 212A, if you can believe that. Yes, it is rather good, but it's also fairly difficult to ace. In fact, you're probably going to see on our channel very shortly that somebody, one of our members, actually did ace the Object 261 in a grand battle, and I think that was Baseman from Hell. So do give that video a watch, because then you can see what you need to do if you're going to ace the vehicle. But a really great battle by Gary, and it's surprising that this was only his 3rd battle in this Arty. Yes, he obviously likes it and he gets great results. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, let other people know that we exist, and if you enjoyed this video, we've done our job properly, so thanks very much indeed for watching.